Hey everybody, it's soap making classes again at the Cornerstone Market with Essential Soap. This is our teaser video, cause you ain't here. That's right, ain't it? That's right. We're gonna tease you and make you wish you was. And we're gonna start with you. Tell us who you are, just a little bit about you, maybe any experience that you might have in Bath and Body products making.
My name's Kathy Brock. I'm from Ringgold, Georgia. I'm a cold process soaper and just beginning cold process soaper, and I want to learn both kinds.
There you go.
Recently retired. It's going to be a good hobby, possibly, and go into business.
All right. People get mad at me all the time because they tell me I'm creating their competition. Let's do it. Now, I think there's some, there's enough room out there, and just think about all the skin in America who is going to be happier because you learn how to make soap.
I mean, really.
There you go. Have you seen? I was at a store yesterday and I couldn't help myself. I just broke down and said, "Excuse me, sir. What's wrong with your arm?" "I don't know. I bought every lotion known to man." He said, "And I can't get it healed up." I said, "I'll fix it for you." And he said, "Really?" I said, "Yeah, it'll cost you $11. He said, "I'll buy that." He's going to knock on the door later today, and we're going to hand him out his products. Because he is a truck driver, and he says, "I'm leaving at around 1 or 1:30 today." And I said, "Well, I may not be open." I said, "If you'll text me, I'll hand you the stuff out the door." I really am doing that. I just think there's room in the competition field because there's so many Americans, and soaping is such it's minute. But there's more of us out there now because we're learning how to do it on YouTube. All right, so you are.
I'm Karen Dunn-Bever. I'm a science teacher, and I've only made 2 batches of cold process soap, so I'm anxious to learn what we do today.
All right, and you are her
Daughter.
who is her guest for today.
And I've never done any soap before.
And you've never done any soap before, and your
She's
name
bought
is?
lots of soap.
You've bought lots of soap. That almost makes her official, don't it? There you go. All right, and you are?
I'm Kathy Kelly. I'm from Campton, Georgia, and I started making soap just this year, and it's for a hobby, and I want to make my hobby a perfect one. So
There you go. And are you making hot process or cold process at this time, or have you done both?
I've done both, and I like the hot process, but I want to master it even more.
All right, and that's what we're working on, ain't we? Learning and mastering. And you are?
I am Allison Turner. I am married to her grandson.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, and I've done nothing with soap at all.
Nothing was soap.
I've cut her soap after
Well,
she's made.
and she said nothing. She said nothing. Did you have one of those cute Essential Depot cutters where you just get to go whack, or she got you doing something
I'm
else?
just doing the
One at a time.
one at a time.
She's gonna go on strike. I'm gonna make her a picket sign. "I want Essential Depot cutter." We'll get you out there. You can circle the house a few times. Give her my link.
Right.
All right. Okay, so guys, we're gonna get going. I wish you was here next month, maybe. Keep with us. We'll be bringing you back to tease you and tantalize you just a little bit more. For a minute. Hey, over there. How's it going?
Fine.
And are you refilling your kit?
I am.
Because you're going to take some of this stuff home and make it tomorrow.
That's right.
Or if you have jet lag, you're going to make it the day after that.
After that.
And have you learned about life safety till it's absolutely coming out of your ears?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Everything. We got all of our little doodads floating around, and we got soap a-perking, and people are blue everywhere in their crock pots, and we're making soap. What's something you learned that you didn't know before you came today?
Goat's milk.
Goat's milk.
It's better. You have to use coconut raw. You have to use raw. If it's pasteurized or if it's canned, you can't use it. It won't separate. Or
Well, no. And what that is if it is come straight from the goat, it will separate. If it comes out of a can or a store, something about the pasteurization process, many times it won't separate And so you'll be sitting there waiting for it to do it, and it just won't do it. But if it comes from the goat, every time, I've never had it to not separate, except for with one time in an all vegan recipe of another lady's, hers would never separate. All right.
And you said if you use powder, pour it in at the end with your.
If you use powdered goat's milk, put it in with your super fats at the end. Just like you would oats if you were adding oats. All right.
Now, where is it? We're gonna forget this information. When, is it wrote down anywhere?
We gonna fix you up with what you need on that subject.
All
So
right.
if we're adding lavender or bits of anything, we would add all that together, like with the powdered goat's milk and the color and all that together.
You know how when you put lavender buds in the cold processed soap, sometimes they'll turn brown because they get eat on by the lime? You'll have the same thing happen, but it won't be the light, it'll be the heat.
Okay.
Just like when you throw fresh green herbs into a skillet, then
Right.
they
They turn,
cook
yeah.
and they change colors. All right, everybody. I'm teasing you terrible. I get so many dislikes on these videos.
Can we now take these gloves and glasses out?
Yes, you may. Your lie is dead.
Thank you. I have to.
Oh wait. What you doing?
You said 13 ounces of coconut
That's
oil.
exactly what you're doing. So we're refilling up our kits so that you'll have product to make soap with when you get home. Because the worst thing that could happen is you forgot how to do it by the time you bought your stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I've had people, like they went to my my convention. They went to the convention and they learned how to do it, but they waited a few months before they did it again, and they forgot how to do it because they waited too long. So I want you to not have to go hunt for supplies. I want you to have right what you need to do it right away at home by yourself, and then you won't forget because you've done it one time by yourself. The adrenaline alone of doing it all by yourself will be enough to make you remember.
I'm gonna do it. It'll scare
All right,
us to
see the
death.
swirl? See me swirling that thing around?
Yes.
And slowly I'm going to the outside and I'm slowly making my way to the center. And you are sitting at, and I always say you gotta swirl that thing and confuse it so it won't lie.
All of us do that.
Uh-huh.
Go down in the center.
Uh-huh. Take your lid off, start swirling. Okay, now look at that. See how we're just barely tipping over 160? All right, so we're gonna wait just a little bit longer before we put our essential oils in. Because we can put our essential oils in at 160, but we can't do it at 161, we can't do it at 162, because Kimberly has had total disasters doing that. And thinking, well, I was in a hurry, and I'm gonna borrow your cloth, and I thought, oh, it's just 161 or 2, let's just put that essential oil in there, and what did it do? It flashed off.
Really?
Yes.
And what's that?
And so what happened was, is when you put your essential oils in your soap too hot, the essence of your essential oil flashes off because of the high heat, and then your soap will smell good. And so we want to make sure that we get our soap to 159, 160 before we put our essential oils in. So we're going to stir, and we're going to swirl and swirl and swirl and sit and wait, and don't let the thermometer touch the bottom of the crock pot. If it touches the bottom of the crock pot, we're going to get the heat from the crock, not the heat of the soap. And we want the heat of the soap. Now, with regular soap, you won't be close to 160 this quick.
You got someone.
You're going to be up around 180, 200. And it takes longer to cool. But we're doing milk soap. All right, everybody. Did you have fun?
Yes.
And show them your soap.
Where's our ladies at? There's
Show them your soap.
trying our best.
Woohoo! So what do you think? Was it worth $100?
It was worth
Yes.
Every penny.
Oh, you know you was. This here's.
Well, 11 times 5 in the soap. Then you got a $30 mold that come in the
Besides
kit.
the basket. Yeah,
Yeah, well, you paid for your basket, paid extra for your basket. And then you've got another kit full of stuff to go home and make more soap with. and all kinds of fun knowledge. And lunch.
And lunch.
And lunch.
And lunch.
Very
My
good
favorite
deal.
part. Thank you.
Yeah, that's right. Oh,
Thank you,
somebody's left me something to bubble with.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so and now we have a cute guest over here. The guys want to see her. Woohoo! Woohoo!
She doesn't even feel good.
I know, but she put that grit on.
Yes, she did.
All right, guys. So I hope you'll come and join me at the Cornerstone Market so that we can make soap together, because it's fun and we really enjoy it. Didn't we?
Yes.
See, I told you. I didn't have to holler at them loud or nothing. They come right up. All right. You can go to www.cornerstone- not slash dash market.com, www.cornerstone-market.com, and sign up for our soap making classes. And we have lotion making classes. Bye, everybody.